and the valuation we got was much higher than we thought about. So the universe always, if you can maintain your high vibration frequency in spite of the challenges, then the universe always gives in most unexpected ways. Because we always think from the analytical mind, we always think from the box. I want it, and I want this, and I want it only this way. But when you surrender, when you trust the process, when you then the universe will give you in most unexpected ways better, because the universe from the higher mind, the higher intelligence knows 100 different ways to give you what you want in your life in the fastest way, in the shortest way, in the best way. So you have to trust and surrender to the process. Our vibration always precedes manifestation. Our job is always to, in spite of any challenges, any situations, just maintain a high vibration, high frequency. And that's what, it's a very simple thing. And meditation is a great tool for that. So it's a very simple thing that we follow in our life, that I've always followed in our life. And I've seen success in everything, whether it's friends, family, relationship, friendships, material success, or health. I've always applied this principle. Always applied using creating from the deeper mind, from a subconscious mind. So creative visualization is very powerful. So because you are changing it. You are trying to manifest it from a different dimension, right? From a higher mind. When you right now we are in a dimension of three-dimensional reality of time and space, where everything is struggle. We have to work hard. But when you're a meditator, when you change your vibration and then you visualize and manifest from that, emotionally manifest from that dimension, then physical manifestation follows. Then you are vibrating from fifth dimensional creation, and that there's no time and space. And that's why everything becomes so effortless. Everything becomes so easy. Everything becomes so joyful. And another thing is I like to practice is drop my resistance. Whatever challenges, whatever situations, whatever problems or contrasting situations, drop all the resistance. Just ask the universe what is in it for me. What is the lesson I need to learn? Every problem lies with its inherent opportunities. And potential is always bigger than a problem. So trust that what is the opportunity in this? What is it that I need to do differently? So that is how I always see any challenges. And friends, a lot of people think, oh, if you're meditating, you will stop getting challenges. I don't think so. I mean, even Buddha faced challenges. Even Jesus was crucified. Even Socrates was humiliated. So the greatest masters always face challenges, and sometimes we draw challenges to test our spiritual power. And how would you know how great you are or how good you are unless you face challenges? So never be scared of challenges. And sometimes as a soul plan, we draw those challenges so that we can grow. So it always helps us to grow. If I would not have gotten TB, I would not have probably gotten into meditation. So this is the friends. This is, in a short, I just want to express that. Chandra, how is Patisa joined?
Sir, so yes, Sir will be here in a couple of minutes at a time. I think this is a good summary of Shreyansh Daga's experience. We are very close. He said, every time he makes these things, then he's practicing them, right? Maintain a high vibrational frequency. Keep some room open. Don't fill up your calendar fully every day. Keep some time, because anything unknown, unexpected can happen. The universe has its own plan. Or this high vibration state, even in this mind to matter we're talking about, when you maintain high vibration, then we're becoming coherent with the universal mind. We align into it automatically. And so when we align into it, so many things can come into our life, dear friends. Shreyansh is, of course, some of you know, and then many of you do not know, he's doing some deep workshops. And so for this weekend, on behalf of the Buddha Seva Foundation, we're organizing a 3-day workshop. While we are in the current 6-week manifestation weeks, we're organizing a 3-day workshop, 3 sessions, starting this Friday evening, Saturday evening, and Sunday morning India time. So 3 sessions on abundant living, furthering the concepts that he talked about just now. He is going to talk about abundant of health, just by maintaining our vibrations, how you can gain that perfect health very scientifically, and then deep rooted breath work, and also abundance of relationships. So there are 3 sessions we're organizing this weekend, everything within the context of manifestation. So thank you, Shreyans,
Thank you.
for
Chandra. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you. And I'm looking forward for the weekend workshop. Super excited.
yes, absolutely. I think there is a 7-day program that you did with Pari, and so now you're doing this 3-day specific on these 3 topics of health and relationships. And then as we build up more around this manifestation, of course, we'll also ask Patrisa some more to elaborate on manifestation as joins anytime. So thank you, Shreyans, for your sharing.
Thank you, Chandra.
And if anybody hasn't done his program, must do at least once. And the breathwork that is organizing every Saturday now, there is Anapanasati meditation is the core, right? And then every now and then we are doing these special practices, whether it's breath work, whether it maybe it's in energizing our energy centers, or maybe we're exploring various aspects, and then they do have significant impact to our health and body and our consciousness. When you do breath work, there is a significant shift happens. When I did rebirth in breath work with Leonard R in the year 2005, that is a shift for me that time. Significant, profound transcendental experiences that I had. And then made me to believe that there is a lot more in meditation practice that I'm going to explore. So it is always good to explore various tools that are available. And this breath work that Shreyans is doing is incredible and sort of instantly rejuvenates us. All right, friends. So while we're waiting, anybody has a question to Shreyans? We're waiting for Patriji. Any questions?
Someone may just raise your hands and you can ask.
Sir,
Yes,
we
yes.
have Sid.
3 people raised hands here.
Sir, please unmute yourself. Siddhartha.
Siddhartha, please unmute. Yeah. You can go to next, I think.
Okay, so we'll go with the next participant. Lakshman sir, please unmute yourself.
Thank you, Shreyans sir, for your wonderful insight and that you've given to enlighten me. I have a question. I am an epileptic person and have been taking medicine for last 30 years and still undergoing it. And with your manifestations and your presentations, what I felt is, and with Chandra sir's presentations on limiting emotions, on victim consciousness and a poor self-esteem, I felt that the right time has come for me to feel myself that I should do away with these limiting emotions and create my own manifestations that I could relieve myself from this the feelings of guilt within me that I am uh, uh, poor in health, and I'm incapable, and I'm not been able to move ahead, despite the fact that I got into a let's say got an opportunity to get into a good school to have the education, but then because of my, I think now I felt this because of my limiting emotions that I could not perform it well, because and that the thing was hitting me behind me every time, and I was not let's say able to move ahead. Uh, this manifestations, I think, uh, mm, uh, towards positivity would help me and people like me who are victim conscious will be able to come out of it, because through this medications meditations. And thank you, Chandra sir, for these wonderful sessions, and thank you, Sriyan sir, for your wonderful insights on um, the term that you used was situation challenging, which creates difficulties, and then we have to come out of that to bring about change in oneself. So if I change myself within inner self, I think outer world will change. So in this regard, I just want you to boost me up and the people like me, yes, so that I could do away with my medicines and be free out of it, and then have a better feelings and better uh, life like other people who are not having medicine. So can you just one more time give a word on this part, how I could actually get out of my victim consciousness?
Sure. So don't focus on victim consciousness. It's just focus on the emotions which you want to be. How would you feel if you're already healthy? How would you feel if you have no epilepsy? If you think what is your highest state of true health, and visualize that true health and feel it as if you're already there. Feel it emotionally as if you're already there through the help of meditation. And once you feel it, once you're able to feel it, then you're going to change neurologically, you're going to change emotionally, you're going to change biologically, you're going to change epigenetically, and that's how thoughts become things. So just feel it, and feelings are the key transformation for change. So it's just seeing is not enough, just positive thinking is not enough, positive feeling is important. Once we align the positive thoughts with the positive emotions, that's when the magic happens. When you're thinking, you're in a asking mode. Only when you're feeling, then you're in a receiving mode, right? So feel it, contemplate yourself as contemplate yourself of being surrounded by the situation which you want to produce in your life, right? So practice two things. One is imagination, what you want, as if you're already there, and then feeling. Imaginal acts become facts. Feeling a state produces that state. So these are the two simple laws, and that's how the universe works. So and that's what makes us different. That's what makes us human, like co-creators or gods, because what differentiates us from other species, or like animals or other species, is our imagination, is the faculty to imagine. And once you can imagine what you want, but we don't use the imagination in the right way. We use it for anxiety, for fear, for speculating the worst outcome, for worrying. But if you can use it as for what you want to see in your life, to be aligned with your vision of future, what is your vision, and see it as if it's already there, then the transformation happens. Right, Mr. Lakshman. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have Shilpa. Shilpa, please unmute yourself.
Namaste. My name is Shilpa. I'm from Houston, Texas. I work as a lead in an IT company. So I have two questions. I do see Brahmarshi Patriji sir also. Maybe I'll just say one question for Brahmarshi ji and Patriji, and one question for Shriyanshi. Shreyanshi, I just wanted to understand, like, I know you spoke about the infinite opportunities, but if there are two opportunities in front of us and both are unknown as to what to pick, uh, how would be the guiding force to choose one over the other? I know we have to evaluate the pros and cons, but if both are unknown and new, what would be the best way to, choose one over the other?
So what? See, life is all about choices. We always have a choice. Whether I want to do this or do that. So, and it's at every stage we'll have a choice. But that's where meditation plays such an important role. Just visualize what you want. Both of the situation. If you have already taken it, how does it make you feel in your body? When you see it, how are you feeling it about it? And that's why meditation is so important, because it gives you a lot of clarity. It gives you a lot of insight or intuition. Intuition is when you're in tune in. So when you have that choice, just try to connect with yourself, put both the situations one by one, and see what makes you feel better, what makes you feel more empowered, what makes you feel more fulfilled. And your body never lies. You will feel it. And then accordingly you make the choice. Then you'll be inspired to take the right choice. Right? Then efforts are not required, then efforts are inspired. You have the right impulse to take, you have a right impulse that, oh, this is what makes me feel better. This is what I'm drawn to now.
Thank you, Shreyans. Wonderful. We have Patriji with us.
Great.
And dear friends, we are always grateful to our grand Master Brahmashi Patriji, founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, the foremost leading, if we say, the authority on this meditation, spiritual science, pure spiritual science, anything that empowers us, not makes us dependent on something else. And that is Patriji. That's how we see a great Zen master who's got abundance of wisdom. So this is enlightenment hour. So let's be as concise, because as time is highly valuable, as concise, and also as spiritualists, we don't need to repeat and repeat and repeat. So be as concise and precise with the questions. And also, anything that is serious and sincere, there is always Sari answering the question. And so be concise, and then no general hi or anything like that, but instead it will be good to ask the questions. Of course, you want to share your experiences. Sari is always wanting to hear. So welcome to this session, this weekly session.
Good morning to everybody. Shreyas, namaskar.
Namaskar, sir. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
So we just heard Shreyan's experience around manifestation, sir. And so we merged our 6-week program that I'm doing with the Enlightenment Hour today for this. So while on the topic of manifestation, if we can give a concept around manifestation, once you said manifestation is accessing the infinite power of soul and utilizing the infinite power of mind. Can you elaborate that, sir? I learned everything about manifestation when I heard from you, your thoughts create reality in the year 2002. Started with that.
Yes. Manifestation is the activity of the Prakriti. Intention is the activity of the Purusha. Whatever is the intention of the Purusha, the Prakriti manifests. There is a huge mechanism, Prakriti. Very big mechanism, which transforms every intention of every Purusha, every Atma into a physical reality, a physical expression. There is a huge mechanism, that's what we have to understand. Very, very huge mechanism called a Prakriti, nature. And There is a big angelic kingdom which helps in this process of manifestation, of every intention, every intent of every Atma. Every intention is respected in the nature. If I want to kill Chandra Pulamarasetti, the nature will cooperate with me to see that I am going to kill him. Because that is my intention to kill Chandra Pulamarasetti. So nature will conspire. Okay, you want to kill him? We will find out all the ways. So nature will assist in me in my intention. And I will go and kill Chandra Pulamarasetti. Then the story begins. The story does not end with that. The consequences of my killing Chandra, then I have to face. Then again the nature will see to it that I will face all those consequences. Because Chandra Padmanasetti's intention is never to be get killed. So the nature also assists Chandra's intentions. So I have to face all the consequences. I have to learn the lessons from all my actions. So you can manifest whatever you want, but the consequences of those things are there always. You have to go through all the consequences. People just want to manifest, but they don't know the consequences. Hitler wanted a world war, so almost the world war came, and many people got killed, millions of them. But then the intentions of the whole world are respected, and the world war ended, and Hitler got killed himself. It's not the question of manifestation, it's the question of consequences. We have to think of the consequences. Okay, I want a lot of money. Okay, money will be manifested, but what are you going to do with the money? How are you going to handle the money? The moment you have a lot of money, somebody will come and kill you and get that money. The consequence is that you are getting killed. You don't see that consequence. For me, the word consequence is more important than manifestation. What are the consequences of those things which you want to manifest? That is the topic. You build a big pyramid. You want to manifest. Okay, people will come. Then how are you going to feed them? How are you going to treat them? Can you manage all the people who are going to come to you? How are you going to manage them? You want to marriage, but what are the consequences of marriage? Children will happen. Are you ready to raise all the children? Yes, I want to get married. That's very fine. So you get married, you get some partner. But what are the consequences? A lifelong relationship exists. And if you are not able to carry it properly, then you have to face all the consequences. Law of karma gives you a clear picture of consequences. So, my dear friends, Before you think of manifestation, you must think of consequences. The results of your actions that are going to happen. Very big list of results that are going to happen. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest. The nature will help you. All the gods will help you. Because you are a god. And your intention is the intention of a god. Everybody, the whole universe will conspire to see to it that it is manifested. In accordance with everybody else's intention also. You are not the only person intending something. Everybody has got free will. Everybody is intending something or other. There is a big traffic of intentions. And somebody wants to go this way, somebody wants to go the other way. And all intentions are respected by the nature. You are not the only VIP here. Everybody is VIP in the scheme of things. Everybody's intention is important. And everybody has to face the consequences. Yudhishthira wants to play the game of dice. You think that you are an expert in the game of dice, but somebody else is greater expert than you. So you are defeated. So you are sent to a forest for 12 years. That is the consequence. So, because you played dice, because you lost, you are sent to 20 years forest. You have to face all the consequences. That is the name of the game. Manifestation is very fine, but how about consequences? We should be really brave to follow through all the consequences. These are some of the principles, but when it comes to a given example, we can deal with examples. Yes, Chandraji.
Thank you, sir, for a very key point and often overlooked point, consequences. Sir, in that sense, I just have a follow-on question. Are there any right intentions which minimize the consequences? Can you elaborate? Does it have to be lofty or always to the benefit of everybody, or is there any right intention that minimize the consequence? Or should we even try for that?
The right eightfold path is there of Buddha. Buddha has given us the eightfold path. Right views, right speech, right intentions, right desires, right way of living, right way of concentration, attention, right way of meditation. All these 8 points have been Ashtanga Marga given by Buddha to help you to choose right desires, to choose right intentions, so that the consequences will be right. This is where Buddha comes with Baba. And that's what we are all following, Buddha. Buddha's 4 noble truths and the eightfold path gives the whole map, road map for every person. So what kind of things do you have to manifest? How can you manifest? And what are the consequences? Everything has been mapped out by Buddha. And we are following the Buddha. PSSM is following the Buddha. to the best of its abilities. So what is the Eightfold Path? Right views. Samma Ditti. And right decisions. Samma Sankalpo. Right action. Samma Kamma. So, my dear friends, Buddha has given us everything, the roadmap. Of the consequences and how to avert unwanted consequences. So, Chandraji, Buddha is the answer for your question. Buddha's Eightfold Path is the answer for your question. Eternal question and eternal answer. Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. The right intentions are there from Buddha, the Eightfold Paths. We will study that. Right intentions, right views, and right intentions. Yes, sir. Yes, dear friends. Anyone would like to share or ask question? You may raise your hand. So I will take some questions or anything, experiences.
Whatever you say, Chandra, your intention shall be manifested.
Okay, sir. Quite open today. Open for this enlightenment. I will take as it goes. Yes, Naman Panth. And those of you asking questions, to be really good, please have your videos on. We all are looking beautiful on this morning, so no problem.
Hi, Naman.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Good morning, Chandra, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, I have a question that if you are living in the quantum world where the possibilities of happening any consequence is infinite, how do you, and you can't imagine all the consequences that of the manifestation that you are doing. So how do you leave room, or how do you accept, like, how do you deal with this when the when the possibility is infinite for anything to happen?
Naman, once what happened in a forest, one centipede and one frog met with each other. You know a centipede, many legs, and a frog, 4 legs. So both said, hi, good morning. Then the centipede said, I have a question. Hey, frog. Then the frog put a question to the centipede. I know which leg to move first, but you have got 100 legs. How do you know which leg you have to move first? Then the centipede got confused. Now it started thinking, which leg I move first? Then it could not move at all. There are infinite possibilities for the centipede because so many legs are there. So when the frog put a question to the centipede got confused. Yes, out of infinite possibilities, what do I choose? So it could not walk at all. So the frog simply walked away. See, we make things complicated with these quantum things. You don't have to make anything complicated, Baba. Live naturally. The centipede naturally can know which leg to move first. But when you start thinking, it is, debilitated. So less thinking, more life. Don't think of all those possibilities. Live naturally. The story of centipede and frog is very, very relevant for your question. Don't tax your mind much with the infinite possibility of quantum. Oh, quantum life. It's a very fancy word, quantum word. Very, very fancy word. Don't fall for fancy words, Baba. Live naturally. Whatever your heart tells you, a given moment, just do that. without thinking, without analysis. The centipede began analysis and it couldn't move at all. That's why I say no analysis in life, no analysis in meditation, no analysis in dream. Just move forward without trying to understand anything, without trying to understand the big quantum field. Very, very fancy word, quantum for possibilities. Very, very fancy. Very, very in thing nowadays. I know how to do whatever I want to do just like that, without any thinking. You follow the non-quantum word of simple intuition. Okay? Namanji. That is wisdom,
Yes, sir.
raw wisdom. That is raw wisdom.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Ranjana ji. Yes, Baba.
I have learnt Maunam Sarvartha Sadhakam.
Yes, repeat.
Maunam Sarvartha Sadhakam. That is what I learnt.
Okay.
And my relationship issues are resolving on its own. I took initiative and things are getting better. I have to thank all the masters, all the angels involved in this meditation journey of mine last 64 days. And you have been a guru and I'm following you and I'm thankful to you from the bottom of my heart.
Please sing a song for all of us today. I am a music lover.
साधना तू कर ले सुर की 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 साधना तू कर ले साधना तू कर ले साधना तू कर ले सुर की साधना सुर की साधना तू कर ले सुर की साधना तू कर ले गुनी जन के चरण चित सो धर ले गुनी जन के चरण चित सो धर ले सुर की साधना तू कर ले साधना तू कर ले सप्त सुरन तीन ग्राम रट रट सप्त सुरन तीन ग्राम रट रट ज्ञान ध्यान सो तान ताल सुर ज्ञान ध्यान सो तान ताल सुर ब्रह्म रंग च जप तप तू कर ले, ब्रह्म रंग जप तप तू कर ले, सुर की साधना तू कर ले, सुर की साधना।
Thank you, Baba.
जागो जागो जोगिया, जागो जागो जोगिया, बाट तकत अखियाँ, जागो जागो जोगिया, जागो जागो जोगिया, बाट तकत अखियाँ, जागो जागो। कासे कहूँ मोरा दुखवा, कासे कहूँ मोरा दुखवा, कासे कहूँ मोरा आसे कहूँ मोरा दुखवा, आसे कहूँ पनी रे नी पामरे, रे सा रे नि सा प सा रे म प नि सा नी प म रे रे सा। कासे कहूँ मोरा दुखवा, कैसे धीर धरे मानवा, जागो 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 जोगिया।
Thank you, Baba. Yes, Shilpa ji, you wanted something?
Namaste, Patriji.
Yes.
My name is Shilpa. I'm from Texas, USA. I'm working in IT company. And first of all, I want to really thank you and all the masters from the bottom of our heart. My sister from Canada, my mother-in-law, multiple people from our family are following this, and they've reaped the benefits of this meditation. And my sister in Canada, she regularly interacts with you in your class, and she's extremely happy about it too. So I again want to thank everyone. And Patriji, I have a question. I am not as far as my sister from Canada in meditation, but I'm still learning. Please let me know if my understanding is correct. So I have in front of me, I have one as manifestation, where you mentioned that we need to be aware of the consequences, but also not think a lot and overanalyze it. But there might be some things that we cannot perceive as a consequence of our actions, like of our manifestation. Maybe we can think of some, but not all. But you said don't worry too much about it. On the other hand, I see that we completely need to surrender to the universe and trust the process and be spontaneous or go in the flow. So I see that that is more easier to do, to trust the process and surrender rather than have a materialistic desire. So I can do positive affirmations like today I'm going to have an amazing day. I'll stay in a high vibration. Those kind of manifestations for me seem easier than a materialistic manifestation. So, is my understanding correct on trusting the process and believing or surrendering to the universe more important than explicitly manifesting for some outcome? But just positive affirmations are okay, but not extremely like, I want to earn X amount of money by 2000 years, no, 2 years. It's not that, but just a simple affirmation is more effective. Is my understanding correct, Patriji?
Whatever you have said is nothing but Bhakti Yoga. Among so many yogas, Bhakti Yoga exists. Simple surrender to the Almighty. Simple surrender to all that is. That is the essence of Bhakti Yoga. That's a grand path among so many paths. Whichever path is natural to you, you take it. Which path is natural to you? You follow that path. Whatever you have just now said is nothing but Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga, Raja Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, so many yogas are there. There are different paths catering to different temperaments. Whatever is your temperament, you will naturally follow that yoga. Which is better than other? Everything is equally better, equally good. Depends upon the temperament of the particular soul. So carry on with your nature, Baba. Flow with your nature. If your nature says Bhakti Yoga, flow with it. No question of manifestation. No question of consequences. Just surrender. Thank you very much, Shilpaji. Yes, Karuna Mashetti.
Good morning, sir.
Yes,
It's been 5 months since I associated myself with Buddha CEO and your sessions. So I made sure to attend every Tuesday with your session.
Where
so
are
in
you
one
from?
of the sessions, I live in Atlanta, USA.
Okay.
So in one of the sessions, you mentioned to a Nepali participant that do not talk much. Silence of speech is always a wise thing that one can do. So I really enjoyed the following that. I've reached, I don't speak unnecessarily until it is required in any given situation. So, but what is happening is professionally, personally, by doing that, I'm coming across as a rude person or not a joyous person, not a cheerful person, that I live in my own cocoon and do not interact much. So I'm coming across like that to people around me. So how to handle such thing? And I don't want to explain people who are, passing such judgments to me about me. So, but it does affect a person, right? So how to handle such things, sir? But I'm enjoying immensely the benefit of silence of speech. I'm not talking unless it is required.
Still, I can't understand your question. What is the problem?
Yeah, the problem is I'm coming across as a rude person or not a joyous person, not a cheerful person.
There are always such persons around you. Around every person, there are always such persons. Around every Pandava, there are Kauravas. Very rude persons. That's normal. There's nothing out of the usual for yourself. You are not a special case. Are you a special case?
No.
Then what? Always there are persons who are rude. So what do? You just ignore them.
Okay.
Ignore them, Baba. Be indifferent to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Kushi. Young girl.
Good morning, sir. I'm Kushi. Sir, today when I was doing meditation in my terrace, sir, I had an experience. I saw, when I was closing my eyes, I saw a blue color, and from that, fish came, but it was in Madhubani art, and it was swimming and it just vanished.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, today in my terrace, sir, I had an experience.
Okay. I heard your experience. I heard your experience. So what?
So what does that mean, sir?
It doesn't mean anything. It's an experience. Just you go through. Don't ask for meanings. Go for the next experience.
And sir, I also had another experience, sir. When I was doing meditation, I saw that Taj Mahal, but it was black in color and it slowly started moving to a corner and just vanished off.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank
Always
you,
share your
sir.
experiences. Don't ask for
Okay.
explanation. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Explanations are always there, but in due course of time, you will get yourself. We have to share our experiences. We should not be quiet about our experiences. We should always work for our experiences. We should share our experiences, but not ask for any explanations. That is the way, a wise way of dealing with the subject of meditation, right? And you are a very wise girl. You are a very enlightened master. Thank you, Baba. Kushiji.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Anjana ji. Anjana Desai.
Happy morning, Patriji.
Happy Baba.
I love to see you like this. Every Tuesday, I wait for Tuesdays. Okay, I had a question. I mean, you always feel meditation is when you're sitting and meditating, but off late, from the time I'm doing this with Shreyans and you and all these masters, I've realized that even while walking, while cycling, while just sitting and observing, like right now I'm on the beach, Juhu Beach, meditation is just happening. So is that fine, or is it better to sit and close your eyes and meditate? Please throw some light.
Everything is fine, Baba.
Everything
is fine.
Wow.
When you have opened your eyes, you are with the nature. Then you will be with the nature.
Right, right.
See the sea, see the sunlight, see the clouds, see the sky, and become one with the nature. Yoga is becoming oneness. Oneness with the nature, with the open eyes.
Right. I love doing that.
Yes, whatever you love, you have to do that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I want to come and see you, but I heard there's some problem coming there right now.
What problems?
I don't know. I was asking Shreyans if I could go with him. I'm also in Mumbai, but he said there are some issues. We have to wait till the 30th.
Then wait for it.
Okay. Okay. I'll come after that then. Thank you.
And I may not be here. I may move out.
Yeah, so I want to come while you're there.
Wherever I am, you come and meet me, Baba.
Okay, okay, I'll do that, Patriji. Thank you so much. I'm waiting for that moment.
Yes, yes, yes.
Love you.
You will manifest that moment.
Yes, I'll manifest that moment. I'm doing it right now. Thank you, Patriji. Love you.
Yes, Chandra ji.
Yes, sir. So we're at 8:20. Will you do as a meditation, sir? Before that, Sagar or Pari have any questions or like to share something?
Pari is there?
Yes, I just saw her. She was there.
Sagarji, any question? Vani madam, any question?
In fact, Sharon Pastor also joined today.
Sir, no question, sir. But really, I liked your explanation about the manifestation and about the consequences. You always give the knowledge. Through knowledge, we always get the best. And how to really put our step next to what really we wanted, is it needed or not needed. Thank you so much, sir. Always you are enlightened us in a continuous process. Thank you for everything, sir. Really, great day, sir, for me.
Thank you, Baba.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I also liked you're saying that just live naturally. I mean, don't crowd your brain with too many concepts, too many things, which I think some of us do just because there's so many people asking questions. So I love that, sir. Just be natural. That's a big lesson for me from today's enlightenment hour from you, sir. Just be natural. Just do what you feel is right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's why we said the other day, think less and less, live more.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
See, everything is a paradox. You have to think rightly and you have to think in less quantity. Whatever quality should be very high of thinking, whatever you think, but the quantity should be less. It's like eating. The quantity should be less in eating, but the quality should be high. Like speaking, the quantity should be less, but the quality should be high. So there are two things, quantity and quality. Quality should always be high. The quantity should always be less. You know, in Patanjali's niyamas, there are 5 niyamas. Shaucha, Santosha, Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Ishwar Pranidhana. Tapa means less quantity. Sleep, less quantity. Eat, less quantity. Think, less quantity. So this tapaha is reducing the quantity of everything and increase the quality. When you reduce the quantity, you automatically increase the quality. When you want more quantity, less quality will be there. When you keep on talking, blah, 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 because you are an expert in talking, the whole quality of your talk will go down. If you want to eat everything, then you will spoil your body. If you want to keep on thinking of the quantum infinite possibilities, then you are debilitated. So, quantity and quality are inversely proportional. The quantity is more, the quality will be less. The quantity is less, the quality will be more automatically. It's a great principle. This principle is called tapaha in the niyamas of Patanjali. Reducing your quantities of sleep, of talking, of thinking, of eating, of earning your money. Why people have got money? They will keep on wanting money. So they have landed all kinds of problems. Because they want more money. So their quality of life is endangered. When you want so much money, why do you want to become a Birla Tata? You will land into problem. Somebody will come and murder and loot all your money. Because you have money, they don't have money, they will murder you and take the money. So the result of your quantity of money is only that you get murdered, which you don't want to manifest. Then reduce your money appetite. So today, the concept is tapaha, means reduce the quantity so that the quality gets increased. This is a grand principle from Patanjali, the niyama of tapaha. Every word in Patanjali has been chosen like a gem, like a Kohinoor gem. He is such a great grand master of choosing words and choosing concepts. Very limited, only 200 sutras in Patanjali, but every sutra is a gem. He did not give a big treatise. He gave just 200 sutras, that's all. Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Very less words. And everything is given in that. So today's message on the Enlightenment Day is tapaha. Less quantity. That's why we say thinking is also less. Then the quality of thoughts will be more. Speak less, then the quality of your speech will be more higher. Eat less, then eating this is only for adults, not for children. So whenever I say something, that should be applied to the proper situation. When I told that Nepali fellow, you are speaking more, that was only relevant for that Nepali fellow, not for others. And Karuna madam or somebody else wanted to do that, and she landed into problems. So the principle is different, the application is different. Application is always specific. When I say something to somebody, it is always specific to that person. You must differentiate between the general rules and the specific situations. That calls for uncommon amounts. What is sauce for goose, it cannot be sauce for gander. Thank you, Sagarji.
Thank you very much, sir. Wonderful message today. Less quantity, high quality, and tapa. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Pariji, namaskar.
Namaskar. Wonderful concept. I'm just coming from the abundance class. We started a course, Absolute Abundance. And what you just gave is the end of the program that we are going to give. And you gave right now. So absolute truth. And I love that you said that what is what for one person is not the same for other person.
Knowledge is different and wisdom is different. Knowledge is, you know the principles. Wisdom is how to apply it in a specific case. That specific case may be an exception to the whole rule. So, enlightenment calls for uncommon amounts of wisdom. Practical applications, specific practical applications of the universal principles. Yes, Pooja Jolani ji.
नमस्कार सर, कैसे हैं आप?
Yes, Baba.
How are you, sir?
I am very, very fine, Baba.
Thank you, sir. Just wanted to meet you and update you with my life that it's going very well with your blessings. I'm into the Karma Bhumi, managing my kid, my family, and managing my life and teaching people. And with your blessings, growing day by day and learning wisdom from your daily classes.
Where are you speaking from?
I'm from Bangalore, sir.
Bangalore, okay, fine.
Yes. I'm staying in Bangalore right now, sir.
Okay.
And with less is more, sir. I have applied this in my life. And it is really, I'm experiencing this concept where as my desires and as my needs are becoming less and less, I'm acquiring more and more in my spiritual world as well as the material world. I am getting many things before even I ask. And I have turned down my desires and everything. And gaining wisdom to how to conduct my life on the material level. And with your concepts, with the meditation, the Anapanasati meditation, I am now capable to teach many of the people who are around me, and especially my family is also gaining benefits with the meditation. My mother, my sister, they have all started doing meditation, and they are gaining benefits physically also, sir. Like their anxieties and their stress has reduced a lot. So all with your blessing, sir. I had visited Pyramid Valley last month, but I couldn't get to meet you. Maybe sometime in the future, I will meet you, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, when we are on the topic of tapaha, I would like to give a statement from Patanjali on Kriya Yoga. Tapaha Swadhyaya Ishwara Pranidhanani Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga has got three components. Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Ishwara Pranidhana. Tapaha is reducing your needs to the bare minimum.
Yes.
And Swadhyaya is reading plenty. So read all the books. Mind to Matter, Anapanasati meditation, New Age Pyramid Energy, messages from 40 Masters, One Mind, Thinking and Destiny. So Swadhyaya should be done. Tapaha Swadhyaya Ishwara Pranidhana. Ishwara Pranidhana means seeing everything as God.
Yes, sir.
Everything is God. The problems in your life are God. The advantages in your life are God. Everything is God. So that is Ishwara Pranidhana. Tapaha Swadhyaya Ishwara Pranidhanena Kriya Yoga. This is the definition of Patanjali. First comes tapaha, reduce your needs and increase your reading and see everything as God. God's prasada to you.
Yes.
God's gift to you. Everything is God's gift. Life and death, birth and death, everything is God's gift.
Yes.
If your child dies, it is God's gift. Don't blame your child's death on the God. It means you are not having Ishwara Pranidhana. You are blaming God for your child's death.
Yes.
The child is born, it is God's gift. The child dies, it's again God's gift. You don't know the nature of gods. What gifts they are going to give you. Everything is a gift. That is called Ishwara Pranidhana. Tapaha Swadhyaya Ishwara Pranidhana Kriya Yoga. This is the definition given by Patanjali. Tapaha, reduce your needs of thinking, of speaking, of eating, of sleeping, of earning your money. Reduce your needs. Then Swadhyaya, read a lot. That is PSS always stresses reading. I read so much. Therefore I am here. Then I see everything as God. So I don't have any complaints. And I don't entertain the complaints of anybody.
Yes.
If somebody is sorrowful, I am not sorrowful. I see abundance everywhere. Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Ishwara Pranidhanena Kriya Yoga. This is what a great statement. In PSSM, we are all Kriya Yogis, Baba. We have all less needs. We are happy with the bare needs. And we do plenty of Swadhyaya. Himalayan amount of Swadhyaya. And we are masters of Ishwara Pranidhana. I bow down to all the pyramid masters who are in front of me, including Pooja Jodhani ji.
I bow down to you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Muskan Malik.
हेलो नमस्ते सर।
नमस्ते बाबा।
सर मैं मेडिटेशन में काफी पहले से थी बट कभी भी कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं आती थी, तो मुझे इंसाइट्स आते थे लाइक हम सब नेचर से कनेक्टेड है एंड वी आर द गॉड, वी जस्ट हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट एसेंस ऑफ गॉड इन अस। तो हुआ क्या, लाइक माय मॉम वाज कनेक्टेड टू यू and she told me a couple of days back about the pyramid meditation. So I was inclined towards that. So yesterday I went to the pyramid that is in Gurgaon, Vashisht Pyramid.
Yes.
And for there, the session we planned that we would do it for 3 hours, and I sat there. I mean, my concentration level under the pyramid was 10 times higher. I just sat for 1 hour. I simply sat and I couldn't see anything. There were very partial and discrete visuals, like a money plant was there, then a palm came. After 1 hour, I started to, get different visuals. Like I saw Shivji, so he appeared, and then उन्होंने मेरे माथे पे टीका लगाया. After it, what happened? It felt like I was in this physical reality. मेरी आंखें बंद है बट मैं एक नेक्स्ट लेवल पे पहुंच गई हूँ. वहां पे सब कुछ वाइट है एंड माय आईज वर ओपन इन दैट एटमॉस्फियर. एंड उसके बाद आफ्टर सम टाइम आई सॉ समवन्स फीट एंड आई वाज so much drawn to it that I was called to touch it, and then I literally went bow down and I started crying. I mean, there were my masis as well. मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि मतलब क्या है, मेरी आवाज आ रही है, but I literally started crying, not even sobbing, आवाज से, as if my body was in some higher frequency. It started shaking deliberately that something wanted to come out of it. I just let it out and went out all the sorrows, and there was like sorry inside of me. And after it सब कुछ काम हो गया एंड देन मुझे बहुत ब्लिसफुल एक्सपीरियंस हुआ. मेरी स्माइल नहीं जा रही थी एंड माय कंसंट्रेशन लेवल वाज on another level. And after it, when I came back home at around 4 o'clock, I mean, it's a very small experience that I wanted to do something, and I was thinking of that from past 4 years. Like I wanted to go to the salon. I don't know what happened. I didn't think of that after coming in. My mother, she asked me to bring bread pakoda, and immediately that thing happened. What I wanted to do for past 4 days. And for the past 1 month, I've been concentrating so much that I had to wake up at 5:30. I have to be consistent at meditating. Something was calling me that, Muskan, you have to do it. This is your purpose. But I wasn't able to do it. And today my alarm rang at 5:30 again. And in the one go, I woke up. And today again, I meditated for an hour. So, I mean, when you meditate, things starts to fall in place and they start to happen without you even trying. So it was such an amazing experience. I'm so blessed to be part of that pyramid meditation. And sir, अब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे वहाँ पे रोज जाना चाहिए. I was so enlightened. I've never had such a beautiful experience. Everyone should meditate under the pyramid. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
वाह. आज तो गुड़गांव पिरामिड धन्य हो गई. आप जो वहां जाकर ध्यान में बैठे हैं.
सर, मैं धन्य हो गई वहां पे जाकर. आपने बताया, आपके थ्रू मुझे पिरामिड का पता चला और मैं वहां पे गई. Deliberately, I was called for it. Someone was asking me, मतलब I was after my mom's life from the past 4 days. I want to go there. And somehow, it was not happening. Then my masis came. So earlier it was planned that we two will go, and then somehow we all 4 went there. So it was an experience of a group meditation.
So coming back to one more definition of meditation. Meditation means less thinking. We are overthinking without meditation. Meditation means bring down your thoughts. That is tapaha. Tapaha is nothing but meditation, Baba. We are unnecessarily thinking so many things, quantum possibilities, and getting stuck. So reduce your thinking, reduce your thoughts, and that is what is meditation. Practice of meditation. You reduce. You don't have to think always. Non-meditators are always thinking, all random thinking, stupid thinking, unwanted thinking. In meditation, you bring down the thinking to bare minimum. Meditation is tapaha. Think less and live more. That thinking less is nothing but doing more meditation. So today's takeaway from this enlightenment hour is tapaha swadhyaya ishwara pranidhanena kriya yogaha. That is today's takeaway. From me, for me also, it is today's takeaway. Thank you, Maskanji. Yes, Mahesh.
So can we do some meditation, sir? 8:40.
Thank you, Patriji.
Two hands are there still.
हेलो
बोलिए बाबा.
बाबा, मैं आपके चरणों में वंदन करता हूँ कि आप बहुत दिनों से आपको मिलने के प्रे करता था, आज मिल गए. मैं बहुत परेशान था तो मैं आपको प्रे करता था. गुरु जी, आप एक बार सपने में भी आए थे कि आजा आजा, तो आज आप आ गए. और
आप कहाँ से बात कर रहे?
मैं सूरत गुजरात से बात कर रहा हूँ गुरु जी.
गुजरात. थैंक यू बाबा.
हाँ, और मैं ध्यान कर रहा हूँ गुरु जी, बराबर लग नहीं रहा, और मेरे प्रॉब्लम है बहुत सी, तो वो सॉल्व नहीं हो रही, तो मैं बहुत परेशान हूँ थोड़ा. मैं
सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा बाबा, आप करते रहिए.
हाँ, करता तो हूँ, 40-50 मिनट करता हूँ.
3 घंटे करना, 3 घंटे.
थैंक यू. 3 घंटे करो, सुबह 3 बजे उठ के करता हूँ गुरु जी.
3 घंटे करिए बाबा.
हाँ, 3 घंटे करूँगा. थैंक यू, थैंक यू. आप मिल गए तो मिल गया, जहाँ मिल गया अभी तो.
थैंक यू बाबा. चलिए हम सब ध्यान में बैठेंगे 10 मिनट. चल, put everybody into meditation. Chandra.
Okay, sir.
10 minutes meditation.
Dear friends, with your eyes closed, fingers into fingers, observe your natural breath. We are going into powerful group meditation.
10 minutes, please. Less thinking and more life. We are always unnecessarily thinking. Tons and tons of thinking is happening. With meditation, the opposite effect happens. Less. There's nothing to think. When you reduce your thinking, quantity of thinking, the quality of thinking will improve automatically. That is a great secret. That is the principle of tapaha. Understand the principle of tapaha from Patanjali, and your life will be like Patanjali. "10 minutes of tapaha, less thinking, no thoughts whatsoever. When you observe your breathing, there will be no thoughts whatsoever. That's why anapanasati is the way. Observing the breathing is the way to reduce your thinking, quantity of thinking. Tapaha swadhyaya ishwar pranidhanena kriya yogaha. What a great statement coming from Patanjali. Three things: tapaha, then swadhyaya, then Ishwar pranidhana. Tapaha, swadhyaya, Ishwar pranidhanena kriya yoga. Tapaha, reduce your needs of thinking, speaking, moving, earning. Then do a lot of reading, swadhyaya, continuous reading, a lifetime of reading. Hundreds and thousands of books are there waiting for you to be read by you. Unless you reduce your other needs, you cannot read much. Where is the time left? Then Ishwar Pranidhana, everything that comes in your life is a God's gift. Life and death, success and failure, everything is God's gift. See everything as God's gift. That is Ishwar Pranidhana. So these are the three things: tapaha, swadhyaya, Ishwar Pranidhanena, kriya yoga. This is what you have to do. Ten minutes of tapaha, 10 minutes of reducing your thoughts, quantity of thoughts, 10 minutes of anapanasati, 10 minutes of being with the breath, where you reduce the thoughts automatically, naturally. That's what happens in anapanasati. The number of thoughts gets reduced. The grandest way of reducing your number of thoughts is anapanasati. You have your breath, now become one with your breath. Tapaha, swadhyaya, Ishwara pranidhanena kriya yogaha, given by Patanjali. Tapah swadhyaya Ishvara pranidhanena kriya yogaha. Tapah swadhyaya Ishvara pranidhanena kriya yogaha. Tapah swadhyaya Ishvara pranidhanena kriya yogaha, Baba. Final 2 minutes. Final 2 minutes of tapaha. Reduce the number of thoughts in the mind. Materialism increases the number of thoughts in the mind, whereas spirituality reduces the number of thoughts in the mind. Final 1 minute. Thirty seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kindly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly, slowly remove your hands and you may open your eyes. My dear friends, my dear masters and my dear gods. Thank you, Chandraji.
Thank you, sir. Another wonderful enlightenment session. You really explained in detail Tapaha Swadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhana Kriya Yogaha. Wonderful. Today's message, reducing the needs, all the needs of the body and mind. And before you conclude, Shivaramapasa, you had something to say?
Yes, Baba.
Yes, sir. Namaste, sir. Today, I'm very happy, sir, that very enlightening knowledge, we could get today. It's very wonderful. The clues of life have been revealed today. The manifestation and consequences, the work and result, based on right path, right views. Intuition is always right, which will be from meditation. The wonderful analysis, sir, of everything, and it should be useful for everybody's life. And Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhana, the wonderful concept of the great wisdom. So thank you very much, sir. I am very enlightened by this. So that is it from my side, sir.
Thank you, Sharapaji. And Pari, any announcements from PSM Global that you'd like to do, or any new courses? Pari?
She's not there.
Yes, sorry. I was on mute. It was a great session today. I really enjoyed all the information shared. Very, very powerful. I am glad we are here and learning about this information, because this is the most, I think, piece of wisdom that we can all incorporate in our lives. So thank you so much. And we have the Academy, Pyramid Spiritual Society's Global Academy, where we just finished Shreyans Daga's Quantum Living. It is still available for anyone to go sign up, and all the videos are there. We just started Absolute Abundance course today. So if you're interested, if you want to break through your abundance blocks and start manifesting the life that you desire, please sign up, join us. It is an 11-day boot camp where it's a power pack. So I invite you all to join. And also the announcement for all the pyramid masters. So if you want to really start getting out there, teaching in organizations or corporates or schools or healthcare departments, and you want to be confident and learning this information, presenting it, then we have a teacher training course that is coming up in July. So it's a course where is designed to teach you how you can bring this information to organizations, to corporates. So it's a 2-day course. It's a full day workshops. So please join us, and you can find all the information on pssga.org. Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Pari. I would like to hear Sridharji.
Sridhar, where is Sridhar? Yes.
Namaste, sir. It's great, punya to be with you. I don't have words to express it. My January 1st started with you this year, and I had an opportunity to get food from you on that day. I'm still, my eyes are getting tears thinking about that. The love you gave us, me and my wife, great. It was really great. I don't know how to express my gratitude to you. Wonderful experiences with meditation, lot of understanding, lot of wisdom. I'm able to understand what life is, and then why we are here, and then what we are supposed to do. All that because of you, sir. Because of you. Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Baba.
And Shalini, Saga, like talk some announcements from Pyramid Valley. Anything?
Nothing specific this time, Chandra. The only thing is we'll be opening up the admissions for the 6-month and 1-year diploma and certificate courses that connecting along with PSS Academy and Bangalore University. So the information for that will be up on the site. Shrampa sir said the admissions are open, so we will announce that.
Okay. So thank you, dear friends. It's always wonderful, our Enlightenment Hour with Patriji. Seems like we got to extend the time. So next time we will group together to extend this time. And always a pleasure to have you all together. And the organizations are there. So pyramidvalley.org, psmglobal.org, Foundation.org, and the buddhaseva.org. So many programs are there. These are just 4, but there are many others are also organizing programs in the languages. PMC is the keyword to get to know about everything that's happening in the Pyramid Research Movement. So thank you once again, sir. Thank you so much. Your calendar, we've been seeing you morning 7 o'clock you start, and it's going on till night, sometimes 9:30, and then more. and giving so much time for this session is really, really wonderful. So thank you so much. And we'll all again meet with Sir next Tuesday in this Enlightenment Hour again. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful.
Sir, next Tuesday with Pakistan, sir. Just take care.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me.